Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Jordan Sharp. Today we're looking at how those odds have been acting up for the game between the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins. How you doing today, Jordan?
Doing good, Dax. Thanks, man.
All righty, man. No problem. Now, lines makers opened this one up favoring the Dolphins by 7 points. Since then, that line's gone to -6.5. Vikings gave a great fucking fight to the Lions, and they barely won that one, but they couldn't, and they lost 14-16. The Dolphins, on the other hand, they got completely crushed by the Patriots, losing that game to 13-41. Vikings, I believe they're completely out. Dolphins still have a chance to make it to the playoffs. Really doubt it. Anyways, Vikings 6-8 straight up and 9-5 against the spread. Pretty good for them. Dolphins 7-7 straight up and against the spread. I don't know, man. I mean, the way that the Vikings have been playing lately, and we're pretty sure that Bridgewater is the answer for them. And I mean, honestly, I haven't seen a better quarterback in this team for a while. I mean, without counting Brett Favre and Dante Culpepper, of course. But I don't know, man. I mean, the Finns usually tend to choke in these areas, and putting much faith in them to actually cover that big of a spread, I don't really think it would be wise to actually lay some points in this game. I'm thinking that we should actually take them. But what's your take on this one, man?
Yeah, I agree. Miami is out of playoff contention. They're 7-7. They've once again choked late in the season like they did last year. I believe we've talked about the last 2 weeks, and we pretty much warned people, against two teams like Baltimore and New England, who are better than them and also fighting for playoff spots. They're not looking too good, and yeah, so they're out. This is a game that really doesn't means nothing in the scope of playoffs or anything. And I think you're right. I think with that. With the way Miami's been playing on offense, against a team like Minnesota, whose defense has been pretty at least solid this season. Yeah. That leads me to believe that they're not going to be able to score that many points. And if at a spread of 6.5, you're not looking at a very solid bet in my eyes. So yeah, I think you're absolutely right. If you want to play this game, I don't, but I think if you do want to play the game, I would absolutely not talk you out of Minnesota plus 6.5 or plus 7 here.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, look at the way that they played against the Lions. I mean, the Lions have the second best defense, and they were able to put up 14 points on them. I mean, right now we look at the Finns, and we know their defense isn't as good or even close to what the Lions bring in this game. So I'm thinking that the Vikings could actually pull the upset in this game. I mean, I know that they have nothing to fight for or nothing to play for, but hell, I mean, they might do it just for pride and to screw up the hopes or potential fate that the Dolphins had to make to the playoffs. I'm thinking that right now this game is looking to me very easily. Take the Vikings in this case. How about the total? I mean, what's that one looking at?
It's at 42 or 41.5, depending on which book you're looking at. It's pretty spread out, but nothing that really I think intrigues me too much to go either side of that one. It might be a pretty low-scoring game. Yeah. I think you could potentially, bet the under in this one. But I like I said, it's kind of like one of the Saturday ones we talked about. If you're looking at it, I think the spread actually this week, surprisingly, I think the spread offers a little bit more value in some of these games, and I think this is one of them here. So I think taking points is with the Vikings might be a better wager than the under here.
Yeah, I mean, I like both of them. I'm probably going to side with the Vikings and the under, maybe throwing a parlay there. It's not, that much. I'm probably going to throw a couple bucks on it, but, a couple $10 or something like that because I wanted to make something off of it. But yeah, I mean, I don't really see the Finns putting up much of a fight in this case, man. Anyways, Jordan, hey, man, it's a pleasure talking with you, and let's do this again next week.
All right, thanks, Dax.
No problem, man. For SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.